Good morning, great morning, extraordinary morning. I don't know about you, but if you have kids at home and you're still working from home or you're grounded, today hit critical mass. Today was the first day that everybody flipped out, including myself. I have a rule in my home. I have a rule in my core to never go to bed upset, to never go to sleep mad. There is a sign above our bedroom door that says, "Always kiss me goodnight." And I failed miserably last night. I rolled over, I went to bed, and I didn't care about anybody else in my home, my family. I was done. I was maxed out. Let me take it back. My daughter and I got into it. Stupid shit. The annoying stuff. The stuff that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. We got into it, and it triggered me, and it pissed me off, and I went down this downward spiral as the day progressed. Arizona went on lockdown yesterday. And all of the weight, I just kept putting it on my back. I kept putting it on my shoulders. I just kept fighting through it until finally I blew up. I lost my shit. I yelled, I screamed, I slammed doors, and I lost my cool. I was not present, active, or engaged. I was not a father of the future. I was not a leader. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to go to sleep. And when I wake up, I'll feel better. Terrible story. When I woke up this morning, I was even more disappointed in myself. I was even more pissed off because nothing had been let out besides a little bit of rage. Nothing had been discussed. There had been no conversation with anybody on my team and my family about what was happening. I became completely self-centered, and because of that, I lost it. When I woke up this morning, it was still there. I was still carrying it. Couple hours later, walked with a client, had a great conversation, had a great coaching session, worked on their shit, got out of my own mind and started serving others, started having gratitude, walked into my house and boom, chaos. Chaos. People yelling, people fighting, kids cussing at each other. Like, it was absolutely horrible to walk into that this morning. But today was different. I wasn't going to lose my composure. I wasn't going to lose my cool. So I decided to take action immediately. I grabbed my daughter, who I still hadn't worked shit out with from the day before, and I said, let's go. Get your bicycle. Let's go. Grab a speaker. Let's go. I'm going to grab the American flag, and I'm going to head out, and I'm going to go for a run, and you're going to go right beside me. And we're not going to focus on anything other than this present moment and giving other people what we all need. Just a little bit of love, just a little bit of care, just a little bit of American pride, just a little bit. And the outcome was people honking, people putting their hand in the air. My daughter riding beside me, proud as she has ever been of her dad. And when we got back to the house, I gave her a hug. Now it was time for me to work on my son. My son, he's in the garage like I am every morning, set up on his Zoom. He's got teacher-student calls. He wanted to just be on audio. And I stopped and I said, son, you have to put your shirt on. You have to put your shoes on. You have to comb your hair. Because the reality is, we don't know when you'll ever get back to school. The reality is, we don't know what the future's going to hold. You could never work in an office for the rest of your life. So if you don't learn how to master Zoom and crystal clear communication and still maintain eye contact to the people on the other side of the screen that you're working with, that you're doing business with, that you're learning from, hey, I said, son, when you get to that point, I'm going to teach you how to date online. I don't know how. I miss swipe left, swipe right, but I'm going to teach you how to deliver your message, how to tell your truth, how to be real, how to be authentic, how to be genuine, how to own up to your mistakes, how to deliver when people need encouragement, when people need your love, when people need your inspiration. And it's not just about giving it to everyone else. When you give, you get. When you take, you get nothing. Last night before I went to bed, I was only thinking about me. Poor me. Oh, me. Why me? And because of that, I went to sleep upset. And I woke up upset. But as quickly as all that went down, I was able to turn it around. And I share that with you because I know you're struggling. Now it's real. Then I don't mean it wasn't real before, but now it's like we're 3 weeks in. We're 3 Mondays in. The streets are empty. I'm talking to my clients on the phone. I'm talking to family. I'm talking to people international. I'm investigating. I'm doing my own research. And I can hear the pain. I can hear the negativity. And just like regular life, just like pre-virus life, something small like negative energy can grow and grow and grow. And before you know it, everyone is infected. It's a metaphor for life. I don't know anybody who's gotten the virus. I don't know anybody who's died from it. But yet the way we're yelling at each other and screaming and fighting, you would think that we're all about to die within the next 24 hours. It's a reality check. My friends, things are not going to be how they were. So yes, we have to adapt and overcome. But more importantly, we have to focus on taking care of the people in our home, starting with us. The moment we stop taking care of us and our positive mindset and our education and our health, look, if you don't get healthy, if you don't get fit, if you don't run more, if you don't do more push-ups than you ever have in your entire life during these next 6 months, that's your bad. That's your fault. You can't blame it on anything or anyone else. It's not because you don't have enough time. Everyone has enough time. What matters more is what are you doing with that time? And if you make a mistake, if you mess up, if you yell, if you scream, if you rage out, if you become something that you're normally not, how quickly can you recover? Some people have mentioned Groundhog's Day, and I'm going to bring it up. Every day is not the same. It may feel like it for the first 15 or 30 or 45 minutes of your day, but you got to find ways to change and shift. One more story as I see my neighbor coming on here, Deborah Towsley. I woke up this morning to a flooded living room. The fresh plants that I just grew, the ones I just planted, a water hose broke and it shot right through the living room, flooded the couches, flooded everything. That didn't get me upset whatsoever. It didn't get me mad. It didn't get me frustrated. I was more disappointed in my behavior from the night before. And what that tells me and what that might tell you is we've got to get our priorities straight. So many of us are focused on the dollar. What's going to happen next? What's going to happen with our business? What's going to happen with the economy? But yet we're losing touch with our kids trying to do homework in the garage, with our neighbors trying to figure out how they're going to get gas because they're in their 70s. Perspective is everything, my friends. Flip the switch. And once you start to focus on you, poor me, oh no, I can't do this, I can't go there, I can't do any of those things, switch it, flip it, and come back to serving others. My friends, stay strong.